Commandment number 8. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. Is it okay to lie? Is it ever not okay to lie? It's never justified to lie. Let's say the cops came and looking for your son. Your son was dealing in drugs, or stole a car, or all those bad things. And you know where he was hiding. Would you tell the cops? Aha! You will lie to the cops. Really? Well, are you still part of the body of Christ? Or you have cut yourself off from the vine? Implications and distinctions. We should not do truth. Book of Proverbs. Old Testament stuff. Second book of Samuel, chapter 7, verse 28. Verse 42. Remember John 16, verse 13? This is where Jesus says, to follow Jesus is to live in the spirit of truth, whom the Father sends in His name. Jesus leads us into all the truth, and this truth will set us free. It's John 16. What does it mean to be set free? You know, when you are telling the truth, you have the courage to stand up, right? I don't care. Even if they put me in front of the Supreme Court, if I'm telling the truth, that's the truth, and there's no fear. You know what happens when you lie? You're scared. You're scared when you lie. That's why we have lie detector tests. Lie detector tests, they actually check your heart and your pressure. And they also check your brain. They have wires attached to your brain. Because when you lie, you have some anxieties in your brain. You know you're lying intentionally. There's also catechism. Please open your catechism. Get your catechism. 24722. The duty of Christians to take part in the life of the church impels them to act as witnesses of the gospel and of the obligations that flow from it. That says it all. When so 2472 of the Catechism says we should be witnesses to the truth. Put away falsehood. What about being gay? Is that falsehood? You're a she and you want to be a he. Or a he who wants to be a she. And they walk around like they're the other one. Ephesians 4, 22 to 25. Put away falsehood. Number 3, false witness. Okay? Have you heard of the word perjury? When you're under oath, your hand on the Bible, and you lie, that's perjury. Do you respect the reputation of other people? Yes. You do? Have you experienced judging rashly on people? Sometimes you look at somebody and because of their external appearance, in your mind you're rushing to judgment. Ooh, he's probably a bad guy. He looks like a bad guy. Does that happen to you? You know, there was one time I was walking in Staten Island. I used to teach in Staten Island, and my period was the last period. So we will finish at 10:30 at night, Staten Island, and I have to come back to New Jersey. So from Staten Island, I have to walk. I have to walk about maybe 1.5 miles, and then take the ferry going to Brooklyn. And then Brooklyn, I will take the train. So there's a lot of stops. And I was walking fast because I was in a hurry to pass the ferry. And got this 2 black people, they were walking too. But they were walking slow. And I was walking much faster. And I was rushing right behind them. And you know what? They got so scared of me. They got so scared of me. And they turned around and then when they saw that I was just walking past, they shook my hand and, okay, my brother, and then I proceeded. Sometimes when you do like that, those abrupt actions, you scare people off. And that's what happened to me. But don't rush into judgment. You cannot judge a book by its cover, right? So to speak. What about if you know somebody's fault and you start talking about that somebody with other people? Is that a bad thing?
Yes.
Let's say it's true.
No.
Does that make it an okay thing? Oh, you know what? I saw Lourdes. Oh, she was shopping She was shopping at Lord's and Taylor. She had lots of money. She says she was not rich, but she was shopping at Tiffany's. You know, I saw her buy $25,000 jewelry. And even worse, we call it calumny. You know calumny? You spread a word about somebody and it's false. You know it's false. Have you heard people like that? Oh, that makes people really angry. Sometimes, even if it's true, it makes people angry. You're actually killing that other person. You don't have to need to gun down somebody to kill them. If you just spread a word about somebody, true or false, you're killing that person. Now, another thing is this. Sometimes we praise people inappropriately. We know that the person is fat, and then you say, "Oh, I've seen you. You look so nice. You look so nice. You're so beautiful. You have lost a lot of weight." And you know that this person is growing this way. You understand? Oh, what is the word they use? Oh, good. How do they say that? No, there's a word they use. Oh, good. It escapes me. Somebody's saying it's really horrible, and then we say, "Wow, good job, good job." Just to encourage people. You understand? That's inappropriate praising of others. What if somebody is making a mistake? This is wrong, something wrong to say and doing. And then we just keep quiet and let them go. We don't even try to correct. That's bad too. You know that? That's also bad. And when we flatter people, you understand flattering people? Oh, you're so beautiful. And you know that the person is super duper ugly. And then you say those things. Good job. You look great. Those are empty praises. You understand? Flattering. We're flattering people. What is the result of flattering people? What's the result? A false sense of security, right? Ooh, they're all saying, I lost a lot of weight. They're all saying, I am beautiful. They're all saying, I did it very, very well. Next is lying. John 8:44. Number 3 is direct commandment. Thou shalt not bear false witness. The 8th commandment. So lying is John chapter 8. So lying is never... Is there such thing as white lie? Not according to the Bible. Lying is always a violation committed against another person when we lie.